Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today we have Raphael Neven, and as promised we will show you the Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade deck, which you have been working on for quite a bit, haven't you?
Just this weekend, my friends and I tried some builds, we started testing. I played some sneak peeks, I won both. Today I lost once against Dragons. I'm still learning the deck. It's a very cool deck. It's very explosive. It's also very good going second, which is very important, especially post boat. Overall I'm a really big fan of it, and it will probably change a lot more because, like I said, we are still very much in the works.
Early development here. Yeah.
But yeah, many people in like my testing circle like this deck a lot. So I'm like excited to see where it goes.
All right. Cool.
First of all, I need to give some quick shout-outs. First of all, to Tub. He has an insane spreadsheet with all of the combos of this deck. Link will be in the description probably. You can purchase that. Team Jobber, my team, and Dodist Academy, our Patreon, where you can get coaching and really good content. And of course, if you are in the EU and you want to buy single cards, buy with me. Now we're Neven TCG.
Link is also in the description down below.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take us through it.
So for the monsters, Triple Warbler, I'll go really quick over what they do and what you want to do with them. So this one you can special summon, you can control no monsters, and this one special summons one from your hand or the grave. This is one of the starters. Then Triple Cobalt. This one, if it's special summon, you can search a level 1 winged beast. So not only Lyrilusc, but it also searches Nerval, which comes up a lot. And when it's under an XYZ, the XYZ gains the effect that it cannot be targeted. That's very important as well, because it makes the XYZs safe from impermanent stuff. That's also permanent, even if you detach it. So let's say you make the XYZ, you detach this, it's still unaffected for like the rest of the game. Yeah. And it's also not once per turn, so if you then reborn it and then XYZ again for another one, the same XYZ again is also untargetable. Alright. These two cards are basically every combo you can do, and then of course either of these can be like, for example, Warbler plus Fractal is of course the same, because Fractal can send this to the grave as well. Yeah. And the same goes for the Bird Call. So you play these at 3. The other card we definitely play free. First I was playing 2, but I got convinced by the guys from WAF to play 3 of these. It's Barrel Canary, because it's the one with setup. It's the one that does something on its own, because most of them need other cards to work with, at least 2. But this one is a free XYZ on its own. But it does lock you into XYZ, so usually you use it at the end of the turn.
The very last one.
Yeah, it has a really cool effect as well, that it will whatever you make with this cannot change control, or the control cannot switch. So that means that if you make Robin with this and you start bouncing their stuff, they cannot use tactics or take your Robin. So that actually comes up as well.
Pretty strange but insane effects, yeah. Yeah,
it's really random, but it definitely comes up. I can see already in the mirror when they have Robin, if you play tactics. Robin is very, very degenerate, to be honest, and tactics is just not an out for it, which is kind of crazy. 2 Sapphire. This could also be free. Like a lot of these ratios are not certain. I'm pretty sure you want to play 3 of these though. This one you can special summon both itself plus a level 1 winged beast. So again, either Lyrilusc, or you can just special summon this and Nerval, which usually in the standard combo you do. And when it's when you make it, use it for the XYZ material, it has the effect to attach another one. So usually you make either like these 2, and then this one will attach to Cobalt, and then the gray one will attach itself, so you have 4.
Alright.
And then this is the gray one, 2 for now. This is not that great at 3, because again it needs something else to work with, because it only triggers when it's special summon. When it's special summon you search Bird Call basically, which is very strong, and then in the grave you can attach itself to any of your Lyrilusc XYZs.
That's the
this is the bird engine basically. These of course are the best ones together with this one.
Okay. The new cards from Synchro Storm.
I can show the standard combo really quick afterwards. Triple Fractal. So this still plays Tri-Brigades, but it plays very different than a standard Tri-Brigade deck. And
no revolt, right?
No, exactly. There's no revolt, for example. The Tri-Brigades are just here to facilitate more bird combos. And Fractal does that very well, because it's just Foolish Burial for the Lyriluscs. And when you need it, you can actually, of course, do standard Tri-Brigade stuff and send Kit Nerval and add something. But yeah, it's mostly here to like trigger to help you get to your setup. So like send Cobalt, and then you have an empty field, use this, and then reborn Cobalt.
All right.
One kit's actually quite important because the extra name really helps if you go for like plays that you need to make sure you need actually extra cards. So I'm glad we played that, and then one Keros as well. I was playing 2 of this when I was playing Desires, but we cut Desires now for Prosperity. That was something we tested out today. Personally, I'm a big fan of Prosperity. I still have to like figure out what the guys think of them, but personally, I really like Prosperity, and then like you don't really need to. Even with Desires, you probably want to play only one.
Yeah, you focus on the birds, not the tries.
Yeah, because these all just need to make Fairy Sheet, and then Fairy Sheet use to trigger one of the Lyrilusc, because Fairy Sheet special summons like Winged Beast. And then Nerval. Nerval's the best one, of course, because it is level 1 and Winged Beast.
Convenience. Yeah.
So you can use it for all your combos, and you will. This is personally like probably the first one you search when you go like Warbler, Cobalt, and then Cobalt will like probably search Nerval, and then you overlay this, and then you search Sapphire, and then you use Sapphire effect to summon this and Nerval, and then you make another searcher.
Yeah, and when you detach Nerval, it still
it triggers again. So then you search Kit, because this is all without a normal summon. Then you make Utopic, but I'll show later. But Nerval is cracked in this deck, of course. And then one break is the Mist Valley Avian.
No barrier statue?
Yeah, so that's what my point I was going to is we started, of course, testing barrier statue, because that is what has the most OCG list have that in it. But we came to the conclusion that it doesn't really make sense to play the barrier statue. First of all, because it's pretty bad in like certain matchup like Flunderies and the Mirror. But most importantly, your end board is usually Robin plus Simwar plus whatever you summon of Simwar plus Utopic. And then if you had an extender, also double Dragon Lord. So if you summon Barrier Statue, then Roman with 4 materials, it has 4 bounces when special summon monsters.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make sense, because you basically cut your own, like, you make your own board worse again.
Yeah.
Also, by summoning this, you have an extra negate, and it's the only actually spell trap negate you can summon.
Yeah.
Granted, the thing this deck loses to is board wipes, like Droplet and board breaker, sorry, like Droplet and Dark Ruler, and this one doesn't stop it. But it's still good to like have this as a general spell trap negate. Like it's really good that this can negate talents, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, so free bird call. This card is absolutely insane. Yeah, not much to say about this. Like, this is insane. It's either Foolish Burial or Rhoda.
Yeah.
And then you special summon one with a different name, so it enables all the combos. Sometimes you don't even have to special summon. You can just like you just add Warbler and then use Warbler's own effect to special summon it. If you let's say you have these in hand, you don't even have to use special summon. That's optional. But yeah, this card's crazy.
The only reason why the deck's real now, yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, so like I said before, we played Prosperity today, but this could change like next week for sure, because everything is still being tested. But,
work in progress.
Yeah, but why I like this a lot is because of this deck's weakness, the board breakers. After siding, you're kind of scared of Dark Ruler, and this card just becomes so much better game 2 and 3. Like after siding, this card becomes pretty insane because you have more chances to get
draw your outs.
Yeah, draw your outs, draw your side cards.
Right.
It is the actually is quite like tight. So especially if I go first and my hand is already playable, I usually don't only go for free unless I really need to like get to like order or like another card that like stops Dark Ruler. But in general, yeah, I really like this one. Also going second it's great because like if it kind of puts them in an awkward position, they either have to negate it or
you can draw Dark Ruler.
You can draw Dark Ruler or Droplet. So
yeah, so this is a going first deck,
yeah,
and the cards
the
cards that are going to be shown in a little bit are.
So yeah, main deck Droplet, Dark Ruler, and Chalice at the moment.
All right. Going first deck, by the way.
Yeah, this is of course a going first deck. These are like the flex spots that could also be hand traps, but at the moment hand traps just kind of suck. Like all of them are very low impact, except for like maybe Droll and Nibiru, but those are very format dependent, and we are at like the first like week of both format, not even the first week, because like the set comes out tomorrow. So it is very like up in the air now. These are just very safe, all of them. And because this deck going second is basically Zeus the Dalt deck, Like you can very easily make Zeus and then do a combo afterwards. So all of these cards, like it's kind of similar to like pure Zodiac, like how the cards interact with these board breakers.
Yeah.
That's also why Chalice is in there. Like it's just the same reason it was so good in pure Zoo, because you don't have to start with it your turn. You can just like start playing, and when they use anything, you can Chalice, and then you go Zeus them. One was Footage Burial, 1/1, and it should be banned.
Is that last card? What is it? Oh, it's Tanky, right?
And then yeah, last card is Tanky.
Okay, I was thinking it was Order, but
yeah.
Nice.
So 1/1 is great in this deck as well, obviously, and Footage is just another like fractal target. Yeah, enough to say about this.
40 cards.
41.
41, of course. All right.
So extra deck is 3 Recital. When we were like the extra deck is super tight. Like there's a lot you want to play. Like we have experience with like 1 less, but you use 2 in your first turn, and it's really good to have more, like 1 more later on. And then you play 1 Nightingale. This is to make Zeus as well, but it's also for like very gimmicky OTKs that actually come up a lot, especially in your side like Mystic Mine and stuff, or you play against really big boss monster decks like Ignister, for example. So these have like, of course, this one searches one by detaching, and this one can make anything indestructible. But they also have different effects. This one says that your opponent takes the battle damage you would take as well, and this one then protects you. It's like Wabuku, so it doesn't give you any battle damage that turn. So what you would do is like either they have a really big monster or you pump them up, because on summon this one gives 600 to any monster on the field. So you make like 1, you make 2, bump something up to like, I don't know, 4,000. Then you make this with like 4 materials, and then you just like kick everything into that 4,000 thing. You don't take damage and they take the damage.
Nice, yeah.
And this one is like 800, so you take 22, 22, 22 game.
Yeah, and that thing can also attack directly, right?
And it can also attack directly, so it's the best card to make Zeus with as well. So
good overtime deck.
It's crazy how many good effects these cards have, and of course the search effect of this is not once per turn for some reason.
Yeah, old one, not once per turn cards. Very nice.
Then the new one, Robin. Robin is, like I said, it's quite degenerate, because it is when your opponent, if your opponent special summons, you can detach target one of those monsters that was special summoned and bounce it to the hand.
It's really hard to focus with this light.
And
it is
not
Ensemble Robin. Yeah.
So you usually make this with Barrow Canary. At the end of your turn, you go Barrow Canary. You will attach this one. This one triggers, so you will attach another from Grave, and then you use this effect from Grave to attach as well. So that's usually how you end on.
So when your opponent would special summon a monster, you can bounce it, and that's not once per turn.
And then you just detach, bounce, detach, bounce, detach, bounce. It's just like kind of crazy. And then it also floats.
Wow.
So when, of course, it gains 500 attack for every material, but it floats as well when it's destroyed in your possession. So not even like it's crazy. And then you get any of these back from the grave. So
nice.
This one's kind of crazy.
That's a new card. I don't know why it's not once per turn.
Then we play double Zeus.
It's the Zeus deck, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing 1, but my friend Daniel, I think was it, that said like, okay, at the moment we're playing double Zeus, and it kind of makes sense. Like you can make Zeus like multiple turns in a row, down there as well, to make Zeus more valuable. This is something you could cut though. So, like these are, I think. Yeah,
you have enough materials already, right? Yeah.
The flexible spots, but other than that, it's very tight. Then you need the topic package. This is usually what you make after making the first 2 recitals. Then for the links, Amarash is to like clear out those awkward hands with like Kit and Nerval. 1 Shrek. I actually want to like make space for a second one. The second Zeus could also be a second Shrek, because there are combos that you make this turn 1, especially if you go for the Oath combo.
Maybe a Downert as well, yeah.
So like if you go for the Oath combo after signing that protects you from Dark Ruler and Droplet, then you make this turn 1 by using Kit and then go into Ferigi and then get the search of this. This is actually important that you get the search. So, and if you use it turn 1, you kind of want to have access to another one. Yeah. For follow up. So Ferigi is very important. Like you use it as like every turn 1 basically. Then this one, of course, you end on this, and this with Avian, and of course the fact that it all makes untargetable is kind of nuts. And then double Dragon Lords.
All right, cool, solid, right?
Yeah, like it's pretty good.
You have a generic side deck ready.
Just draw right now because it's good against Dragon and Drytrons would cover multiple matchups. It's pretty decent against the mirror, but it's not amazing in the mirror because you can still be Zeused in the mirror if you use this.
Yeah.
Same goes for like another card that's in here. But in general, it's level 1 as well, so you could normal summon it and do stuff with it. So, but the side deck is probably going to change as well. Like
it's format dependent, yeah.
So
just a heads up, guys.
I think my friend Luke Parks actually said, why not like have one spot dedicated to back row if you go first, because they literally have to pass. Because what's Altergeist or Eldritch gonna do against Dark Simorgh that is untargetable? Like they cannot use Golden Lord effect on it, they cannot use Meloseek, and they can't just set cards. So it's just one spot, and then it's so easy to bring out. So it's so free against back row.
Did it come up today and in the weekend?
No, but like in theory, it's just really good against Eldritch because they play spray mode. So you would only end on this, and then you can't be spray moded. If they play Lava Golem, okay, kudos to them. But like it is.
Yeah, they watch your deck profile. Yeah.
I hope they net deck Josh instead of me, and they only play spray mode. Triple Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm's still very good. It could be like that evenly becomes better when people start citing that Sky Heavenly Prison Lord thingy.
Yeah.
That's in both.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the name, but that protects you from like destruction.
Yeah, I feel like Eveny's gonna be in again. Yeah.
Evenly is kind of weird in decks that get hit by Lancia, and personally, I don't think Lancia is like super insane against this deck. But because there are Tri-Brigade cards in them, people would naturally side them in against you. Like today, it happened 4 times. They got Lancia. And it wasn't very effective, but like it's still annoying. Like if you play evenly and you get Lancia, like you're just gonna like hate your life. So in decks like that are getting hit by Lancia, like it doesn't seem very like reasonable to like play that. So
but this deck doesn't die to Lancia because you have the burst.
It doesn't die, but the problem is that people might side it into you.
Yeah.
So that's why like replacing this by evenly, I'm not sure about that. Triple Mystic Mine. It's weird how much synergy it has with the deck. And how easy you can OTK under it.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
very true. Yeah,
double,
never mind.
like XYZ, and you can always just Zeus them under it as well. Like you can easily Mystic Mine them and then make a Zeus for 6 material, and then get rid of anything, and they still have Zeus for 4. Yeah, like it's pretty like toxic. Not gonna lie, especially because like people probably don't side back row move against this because you don't play any back row.
You can cheat out wins with this easily. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. So one oath, this is for going first, the combo. At first we thought this wasn't viable, but it turns out that Kobold plus Warbler does the oath combo, plus Utopic Future, plus the Simorgh.
Nice, okay.
So yeah, and that is like a very consistent like out to Dark Ruler and Droplet, so.
Yeah.
Also, like, Droplet is not even, like, the biggest issue. It's just Dark Ruler, but Droplet, like, you force them to discard 4 cards to negate your entire board. And usually they don't have enough steam to actually, like, kill you through that. So as long as you have follow-up, you're fine. It's just Dark Ruler that's the problem. Triple card... Arby's Featherstorm. This card's kind of insane. Also, like... I'm not sure how good this is in the mirror. Like some of my friends mentioned that it's pretty... average in the mirror because you can still get Zeused under it. But this says like when you control a Winged Beast, negate all effects of your opponent in hand, grave, field, permanently for the entire turn. And it's not even like the good thing is it's not a continuous trap, so it can't be Twin Twist or something. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. So like going first, if you get Dark Ruler and you flip this, like it's just another like going first card that's way better than like Anti-Spell or something because that shit just loses to sideboards. Well, this only loses to reboot. But yeah, if the mirror gets very popular, this might not be worth to like play. You might actually have to play Judgment or something, and then Order and Reboot.
Solid, yeah, for the Zeus. Right, quick combo.
Oh yeah, so like with standard, what you would do is
remember, guys, this is one of many combos. The link to the Discord is in the description down below if you want to check out more combos.
Where I learned all the combos from. So you would just like special summon this, and then add for this one. Norval.
Residal, yeah.
Untargetable because of this. There you go with the blue one.
Now you have 2 in your hand. Blue Sapphire has to summon 2 monsters though.
Yeah, you can't summon just one.
Attaching the Nerval. Search 2 cards.
So that's the kind of depending what you have. If you have absolutely nothing, you can search Barrel Canary. You can also search the gray one to special summon Pharisee later. Like it's all dependent on what you have. And then Nerval triggers adding kit.
Yeah.
And then you use these for
F-Zero.
future. This is why the deck doesn't really lose to Nibiru as hard, because this is the only this is when you have to Nibiru, otherwise you have a monster in the game.
And this is pre-normal summon.
Exactly. This is all without normal summoning.
So that's F-Zero. So you're
you
can negate one effect now.
Yeah. You banish 2. You always banish these 2 because you always banish Warbler and Nerval because these actually are good in the grave because they attach themselves and stuff. Or they're good if you attach them, basically. So you go Ferigi. You can special this then. This one triggers getting Burkle.
Searches any Lyrilusc spell or trap. Are there any other viable right now, or is this just what
Not
you
really,
guys have?
not really.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a card like draw stuff, but at that point you're already playing. I don't like cards like that. I just want to have cards that let me play or stop stuff, but don't actually do something really OP. If I'm already playing, it's not worth it in a deck like this. You link this away. You can actually link this away as well, but it depends. You can also leave it because if it dies, it's a Nerval and then a follow up as well. Where's my thingy? Yeah, so make this. So upside down is kind of hard. You get Ferigi if you want, and then you use this. Where's the rest of the grave? You summon this.
And there you have your Robin.
Yeah, and then you make Robin. And then the blue one, you can attach another one. So now you attach this, and then the gray one attaches itself.
That's 4 materials on the Robin, 3
bounces.
materials on the Draco Future, and in the end phase you get to summon a...
I don't know where it is, but in the end phase you get the Apex. And I usually just summon in defense, just like Lightning Storm.
Yeah. So
this cannot die by Lightning Storm because it's you can't kill it by battle or card effects.
All right.
And all of these these also cannot be targeted because of this. So
yeah, very solid.
And if you have any extender, you can search Karos. Or sorry, if you have any Tri-Brigade monster, you can search Karos instead of this. Then normal summon the Tri-Brigade you have, and then use Karos, and then you have double Dragon Lords with this as well.
Nice. All right.
That's a very standard combo, and also going second, you have lots of lines that are probably in the spreadsheet. So
yeah.
Anyway,
So go check out the spreadsheet. It is in the link in the description. If you need more help with the deck, go to Duelist Academy and get Raphael as your coach. And I believe that you have each and every card of this on your card market.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Lots of burst calls.
We are not biased, Raphael.
Get them soon. They're gonna spike. This card is insane.
Raphael is a professional vendor, so go help your boy out. Thank you for the showcase, Raphael. Anything else you want to add?
No, deck's really nice, but it's still in development. I still have to learn to play perfectly. It's not that easy. It looks kind of easy, but
it's a lot of freestyling.
Yeah, there's a lot of lines you actually Yeah, it's not as standard
Yeah, this was just one standard combo, but there are way more combos easily.
Yeah, but it's really cool. Yeah.
All right, solid. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the next one.